Jared Roser at Dutchtown High School with Justin Reid, senior safety for the Griffins this year. Still trying to figure out where you're going to go play some college ball. And obviously some big choices. A lot of folks know Notre Dame, Stanford, LSU, and Oklahoma are the four big ones that you've kind of been hearing the most from or been most interested in, I guess.
Yeah, those are my final four.
You just had a visit this weekend. You got some more visits left with signing day still a few weeks away. Just kind of tell folks what the plans are, how this weekend went, all that.
Well, I just came from Stanford, and Stanford was a pretty good trip. I really enjoyed being with Coach Akina especially because I feel like he's so knowledgeable and can teach so much, and he's so experienced being a coach. Up next this week, I'm going to Notre Dame, and then the last weekend, I'm going to LSU.
And had you been out to Stanford yet before this weekend?
Yeah, this is actually my third time. I went over the summer once whenever I was visiting my brother who's 15 minutes away. Yeah. And then over Thanksgiving break, I went again. What
are some of the things that you're really looking at now, considering you've talked to a lot of these schools for as long as you have, you've seen them before? What are the different things that now, with just a little bit of time left, you're looking at from these last few visits?
I mean, they're all close. They're all really good places, but it's really going to have to be a gut feeling where I'm just more comfortable and where I could just see myself playing and see a future out of.
And so this weekend you have Notre Dame,
yeah,
and then LSU the last weekend before signing day. Same type of deal, just kind of.
Yeah, I don't know very much about the trip to Notre Dame. Is pretty big right now for me too because I don't really know much about them. I met Coach Van Gorder, who's a defensive coordinator, and Coach Cooks came to my house last night, so I finally got to meet him in person, learn a little bit about him. But as far as the university, I don't know very much. I mean, I know of Notre Dame, but I'm just trying to figure them out, see what they're about, and see what they have to offer me.
I know a lot of folks in Louisiana were not pleased with the way the whole Notre Dame LSU deal went. Did you watch that game pretty closely? Was that something that you paid much attention to?
Yeah, I watched the game.
Yeah, I mean,
it was a pretty good game to me.
Is that something that affects you in any way? Seeing who wins the bowl game, a month, 2 months before you make a decision, or it's just kind of another football game? You're not in either place yet or anything like that?
I really enjoy watching the game, but that's not going to affect the decision because the team that LSU had this year won't be that team next year. The team that Notre Dame had this year won't be that team next year. Like, national championships, honestly, it's good for your university and everything, but they don't really matter for recruits because that's not the team that you're a part of. You're a part of the team that you're going to build with the other recruits and the people that are going to be there when you go.
And so you'll make your decision on National Signing Day.
Mm-hmm.
You thought much about that in terms of how you're going to do it? Are you going to have gloves or hats or anything like that? Or when people walk in, are they going to pretty well know where you're going?
I was going to do hats, and I was going to do something to spice it up a little bit. I'm not going to reveal that secret yet.
All right. So you've got a secret about how you're going to reveal your secret. So there, Justin Reid, National Signing Day announcement coming up over at Dutchtown High School. And for I'm Jared Roser for NOLA.com. It's Todd speaking with Alonzo Creighton messing with us off camera.